What's going down again and what go down H-Town? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you again, this time with some Texan thoughts of my own. And I know I've been talking trades recently. I know I just mentioned trades in my last video, but one thing hit me that, like I said, I wonder if just like Daryl Morey, I wonder if Rick Smith has something up his sleeve. And like I said, it would take for one or two potentially two guys to potentially become free agents in order for Rick to take such a swing at a guy. But looking at guys who we know are probably gonna be free agents, guys like Jimmy Graham, what kind of contract do you guys think he would want? Not seeing as how they kind of pay the older guys, off of the production that they have, with Jimmy, as of yet not having the the big numbers that he used to have. you know would he be able to get big time money still? Do you guys believe he would still be able to get big time money, or would he have to, probably settle for a decent vet minimum, to play for, a contending team like Houston that'll have a quarterback in Deshaun Watson who will be coming back in his second year? You know, maybe he takes the vet minimum, maybe he doesn't. I hope he does, because me personally, I feel like even at 31, Jimmy could still move. And like it or not, he's 6'7", and that part ain't changing. I want to say he's 265, so he's an inch taller than Grunt, weighs about the same, and is an even bigger threat once you get inside the, I want to say, 40-yard line. Because knowing Watson, I know he's going to get fundamentally better, which will, help increase his arm velocity, arm accuracy, and things of that nature. So yeah, I really would like for Jimmy to take a vet minimum. Now, the one guy who, and this is going to be kind of tricky depending on how they season goes, but if Aaron Donald, even if they attempt to franchise tag him and he doesn't, sign it and whatnot, would would Rick Smith be willing to say, okay, I I'll take that risk and go there? Now, I know what most of you guys are thinking, or ladies that might be watching. I know what you all are thinking. Well, if you take a swing at either one of those guys, well, how are you gonna pay B-Mac and Clowney? Like I said, it'll all be based on their production this year. In my opinion, if Clowney hits double-digit sacks, then you probably won't have to make a swing like it, for a dude like Aaron Donald. You could, hold on, you guys, sorry, got a text. But no, I say if Clowney can give you, say, 12, 13 sacks, you go ahead and you pay them. You pay him straight up. You don't hesitate. You pay him. You use what you have left, or even if you have a good amount left, you go ahead and you pay BMAC. Now, again, if you have enough to, like I say, make a swing at a dude like Aaron Donald, knowing the type of players that we have on the team, off GP, if I'm Rick, and this is, like I said, if this scenario becomes available, and like I said, this is a big if, people. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I'm going based off of an if, just my theory and thoughts. If he becomes available, I'm saying, JJ, hey, it's recruiting time. Look, just like how the Warriors went and got Kevin Durant, god damn it, fuck being fair. Fuck all that shit. We want to win. You want a ring. I want a ring. The team wants a ring. The city wants a ring. You who watching as a Texans fan, you want the team to get a ring. And guess what? I want the Texans to get a ring. So guess what? JJ, Clowney, if he becomes available, go out and recruit. Fuck. I don't see why, or if that's a rule again. I don't know if that's a rule in the NFL or whatnot, but I know all NFL players text and all that. I know they have each other's numbers and shit like that. And make the main pitch sale be, hey, we need a right side in. Don't get me wrong. Covington, we like him. It's decent, he's developed into a really decent player, but if Aaron Donald, like I said, was sold on that and said, you know what, I'm out, LA, or all right, LA, I'm gone. I'm going to go play with JJ Watt and Jadeveon Clowney. As a Texans fan, if that scenario became available and he was willing to take, say, a good 4-year deal. Now, I don't know, I can't really give a good number right now, but one thing before I give a number, I would say another thing that I would look into too, if, like I said, if the scenario becomes available, I'm talking to JJ and saying, hey, you've been hurt the last 2 years. You make more than enough through the HEB commercial. Lord, they play the HE commercials out here in Colorado Springs. This nigga's making bread. The commercials are played out here. So I'm pretty sure they're played in other states as well. So this dude gets paid for every time they play it, or he gets at least a percentage of that, and that's just HEB. The dude is, if I'm Rick, I'm like, hey, can you do us a favor, and help us out cap wise, so we can go and get another player to help you out on the D line. I mean, it makes sense. Again, it's an if, but it makes sense. Because now Clowney gets to go back to his outside linebacker spot. If Langford, if he decides to stay, for another year or two, if he gets, a 2-year deal. I like him at outside linebacker, although he's a big motherfucker at, at 220. I mean, not 2, like 3. I want to say he like 3 something. But he's 6'6". He a big motherfucker though, but I got the wife blowing me up, what I'm saying? So got it on out here. But I had some more that I want to jot out and throw out there, but I'm gonna do it in a minute. Let me just take care of this and Hit that like button. Like I said, punch the shit out of it. Like, sub, and peace.